Hey everybody, what's going on here? Back with a new video. I'm extremely excited for this one, my first big book haul. So here's how the book haul started actually. Today I was actually going out to Home Depot, had to get some tools, was doing some outside yard work, and when I was out there, I'm like, Barnes & Noble is just right down the street, and I'm just like, you know what? I have to go check it out. There's been tons of books that I've read that I've been wanting to purchase, and I have a nice stack of them right here. I am going to be going over each and every one of them that I bought and just to talk briefly about them. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. If you are new to my channel or have not yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and show your support. It means the world to me. My channel is growing day by day, and I can't thank you all enough for all the support you have been giving my channel. It means the world to me, and I truly mean that. This book haul consists of 9 paperbacks and 1 hardcover book. Now, personally, I'm a big hardcover fan. Like, if I'm buying Stephen King books, I need to make sure that they are hardcover. The hardcovers usually have those intricate details to them, which I really like about them, whether it's holographic or if the words, kind of bold out and stick out. And the books are more sturdy and the spines won't get as worn out as well. For my first book, I've read this one, I've enjoyed it. I've also seen the movie on Netflix, but the book is so much better than the movie, and I'm talking about Josh Malerman's Bird Box. This is such a great book, and Bird Box is a small read, so it's nice, quick, easy, fast paced, has lots of action in it, and I enjoyed having this, so I definitely had to add this to my collection. Now, my second book is the sequel to Bird Box by Josh Malerman, and that is Mallory. I have not read Mallory, but I've heard and seen on booktubers that they have actually enjoyed Mallory more than Bird Box. So that kind of triggered my interest in reading Mallory. Mallory is on my TBR, and I believe it's coming up pretty soon. But since I bought Bird Box, I knew I had to read Mallory, so it was right there next to it. Had to pick it up. Alright, so you could think I'm crazy, but I have another Josh Malerman book. This book is Goblin. It has 6 novellas in it, and I actually love the cover of this book. It is so great, and just the details of the pictures, and I'm thinking like this actually could be a really cool tattoo, but obviously I probably won't get that, but just an idea. I wanted to read this because I read a little synopsis about it, and again, enjoying Bird Box, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to enjoy Mallory. I heard high praise for Goblin. Okay, we're done with Josh Malerman, I promise. So, next on my list are 2 of the same books. This is the only set of duplicate books I have on my shelf, and they are The Queen's Gambit. I really enjoyed this series on Netflix, and I really wanted to read the book, so I've got both of them in my hands right now. If you have not read the book or watched the series, please read the book first, but both the series and the book are really good. And Anya Taylor-Joy played the actress as Beth Harmon, and she did a phenomenal job in that series. I had to buy both of them because here's the original one by Walter Tevis, and again, I had the newer one from the series that is on Netflix. So if you have not read The Queen's Gambit, like, I really enjoy chess. I'm not very good at it, but I still enjoy either playing it now and again. I really like watching movies that are based off true events. Now, this movie isn't based off true events, but there are some chess movies out there that are, and I watch them and I love them. So Queen's Gambit, if you have not read it, I highly recommend it. It's a nice quick read. Again, both of them are very small, so it doesn't matter which one you get. They're both phenomenal, so both the same. So I highly recommend you go check them out. Next on my list, I recently did a book review on that, and if you've not seen it, I will leave the link up here, but it is The Troop by Nick Cutter. This book was so fucking good. Like, I loved every part of this book. It was such a great pace, had amazing characters in it, and it was so like fucking screwed up in so many ways, but I enjoyed it. Such a page turner. If you've not read The Troop by Nick Cutter, warning, there are some animal cruelty parts in it. I go into depth more about this novel in my book review, so check that out. But if you have not read The Troop, I highly recommend it. Just a fair warning, if you have any kind of queasy or stomach problems, this book will get your stomach turning. Next is another Nick Cutter book that is on my TBR. This book is actually coming up in the next 2 books, I believe, in my TBR, and it is The Deep by Nick Cutter. I have a really good friend of mine. She told me she read this. She said that it wasn't as good as The Troop, but I still want to check it out and see what it's all about. So I definitely had to pick that one up. The third and last final book I bought by Nick Cutter is Little Heaven. My friend that read The Troop and The Deep, but my friend had an idea of doing the buddy read with Little Heaven. I'm hoping to get to this book soon so that we can do that buddy read, but third and final Nick Cutter book, I'm excited to get into this one as well. Alright everyone, and then there were two. So the next two I'm about to show you are going to actually kind of shock you, especially for my current followers and my subscribers. So both of these are really thick books. The one I'm going to show you now is paperback. So this big behemoth of a paperback is The Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis. I have read a couple of the Chronicles of Narnia books in middle school. One was The Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe, which I absolutely loved, and the other one was The Voyage of the Dawn Treader. So as you can see, this book has a gorgeous cover on it, and I actually bought this not only because I love the Chronicles of Narnia, but I wanted to also read the ones that I have not gotten to. The lion from the Chronicles of Narnia, his name is Aslan, and he actually reminds me of my mom because her favorite animal was the lion, so may she rest in peace. I miss her every day, and this is just another book to add to my collection, and I love having it. Again, beautiful cover, and it just can't wait to get to the ones that I have not read yet. So The Chronicles of Narnia was a fantasy book. Big shocker from my channel. I don't dive really into fantasy books, but I do want to read and explore more fantasy world. There's a lot of great fantasy writers and authors out there, and tons of recommendations my friends have been talking about on either their channels or Instagram, and I'm going to slowly start diving into the fantasy world. So bear with me, my friends, and please let everyone know too that I'm not just a horror fanatic. I loved all these different genres. I just have to dive a little bit into it. Last but not least, this is my only hardcover that I bought. I really wish Barnes & Noble would have some more damn hardcovers in like the store, because you have to order like the hardcovers online, and I get that, but like when I walk in and I want to get some hard ass book covers, like come on Barnes & Noble, get with the program. But with that being said, my final purchase of this book haul was Empire of the Vampire by Jay Kristoff. I've heard such great reviews about this book with the fantasy twist of the vampires, and I'm a big vampire fanatic. Again, if you know and watch my channel, and you know I'm a huge Stephen King fan, I love Salem's Lot, so anything with vampires I really enjoy. This fantasy novel by Jay Kristoff, I've heard that it has lots of great characters. The storyline is supposed to be really great and really intense, so Empires of the Vampire is a very thick novel, but I love reading, thick books. I've read all of Stephen King's ginormous novels, so this one is actually not that bad. This is only 730 pages, and you're saying, Cal, that's not that bad? I'm like, 730 pages, that's still a lot, but I read The Stand, which is like over 1,000. It is over 1,000, so this one is still gonna be a nice, good read and a long read for me, and I can't wait to get to it. Alright everyone, that is my book haul. 10 brilliant books to add to my collection. Comment in the comments below if you like the books that I bought today. Let me know if you've read any of the books that I've discussed in this video today. If you have comments or suggestions pertaining to a certain book, please let me know. And again, I always answer back, I always reply back. And like I always say, please read your book cover to cover. We'll see y'all later.